Well, good morning. It's time for an end of June walkabout of my paradise pond. So the first spot we're going to go to is my east-facing little garden here. I got a little vegetable patch up here and my strawberries are growing and I'm getting a lot of weeding done. But those rascals, the deer came along and they didn't mind the row covers, so deer damage. It's a gray day today and actually all week, so that's kind of too bad. So with all the rain comes lots of weeds. Don't look too closely, but this is my purple bed. Still water in the pond. But the most tragic news report of this video is that 2 nights ago, we left the gate open. My mom was the last one outside, and I thought we had an unspoken rule that whoever is the last outside closes the gates. But she did not close the gate, and so the deer came in. And the first sign I had was that it nibbled on a sweet pea, and then I knew that it had come into my garden. And then I saw, oh, he got the grapes. Well, not grapes, but grape bush. And so I walked into my garden and yep, sure enough, there was deer prints all in the ground. And then I noticed, yep, it ate some of my cherry leaves. And then I walked further and noticed that it ate my Italian plum leaves as well. He must have thought he was so lucky to get into this paradise garden. And then, oh look, he ate some of my sour cherry leaves. And then I had to check my apples. And of course he ate some apple leaves. And must have really had a fun time because he knocks them to the ground too. But aside from that, he could have done a lot more damage, or I think it's a mama actually. We've had a mom around the place. My garden is thriving. My dahlias are looking so good. And I have anemones blooming. Do you know that this is the first time I've ever grown anemones? I am so excited. I'll have to show you them when they're open. And then the peonies are gorgeous right now. And lilies are about to burst. I mean, I am so glad that the deer did not notice the lilies. He was only concerned about the fruit trees, I think. And got lots of dill. The other tragic news report is that the birds are getting my big, beautiful strawberries. Oh, and the netting does not help. And they only eat half of the berry. And seriously, I just can't even, it just drives me crazy. That's what they do to every single berry. First time growing Lysianthus as well. So we'll see if it comes to anything. And I have a few tomatoes even coming. And my figs, I'm so excited. I've never eaten a fresh fig and I can hardly wait. The campanula is starting and the peonies are in full flush. I've been picking some and putting them in the fridge. I'm gonna try that experiment to see how well they keep and then if they open up when I take them out, but that's for another video. Anyways, look at this anemone. It is just spectacular. The sylphide. Oh, they are just precious. I love anemones. And I had a dahlia bloom as well, Hartinas, and it's got a lot of buds. So for the end of June, for dahlia to be blooming, that's pretty good, I think, in my zone 7. Well, I think I'm zone 7. I could be 6B because I'm a little higher elevation, but I guess zones are by winter freezing rather than when things start blooming. But anyways, I'm kind of a 7 zone, I guess. So the zinnias aren't really flourishing with this coolish weather. Also a first time crop for me. I direct sowed some seeds, and there is the celosia. So I'm kind of excited about that. Actually, all of my rows have little seedlings, little sprouts. So we'll see if they come of anything. That's an aster over there. First time growing snapdragons as well. We'll see if they come to anything. Here's some cosmos seedlings, and I also direct sowed and then thinned them. I broke down and bought some perennials. They were on sale. So I got foxglove and sedum and a rudbeckia, monarda, and a delphinium. And this is a seedling that I grew from my own seed. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's an echinacea, but I'm not sure. And then there's a Russian sage that I bought, and you can see some more deer prints. And I'm excited for my zinnias to grow. The tomatoes are looking fabulous though. Lots of tomato plants. And you can see that I've been sifting more and more dirt. So it's been fun. I do love to do that. I love hanging out with the birds, if only they didn't eat my berries. Here's my dahlia patch, the main one. And there's a bud here as well. Again, first time growing dahlias, but they look pretty healthy to me. And this one's called Speech, and it's got some buds on it. I put some dahlias in pots by my arbor. I think that's gonna look really cool. And my little dahlia nursery, I've only got 2 plants that need planting out yet. None of these others are doing anything. And some more strawberries, the broccoli. And I planted direct seeded some flowers into here, so they're growing a little bit. There's a beautiful pea patch, and look at evidence. They left their evidence. So grateful they didn't touch our peas. The experimental corn growing, ridiculous place to plant it. Oh, we got some spinach in there and lots of weeds. And then the garlic patch. Been eating garlic scapes. Please tell me in the comments how you eat garlic scapes. What do you do with them? I've used them in a sandwich. I like to saute them and then put them in an egg, fried egg. Ooh, it's really good. And then also I've done stir fry with them. How do you do your garlic scapes, or do you even bother with them? We still have the electric fence going because the neighbors have reported bear sightings still. So yeah, that's kind of a pain. And all this cardboard is going to end up in my garden, so it looks like a mess, but I'm very grateful for it. It's a good mess. It sounds like we have a buyer for our cedar logs. It's coming from Alberta. So wow, that's a blessing. Get some money. Mom's potato patch. It's looking good. It's good to do this video on a Sunday morning because the neighbors are sleeping. It's so peaceful out. And here's my pond, the main pond, Paradise Pond. So beautiful. The mosquitoes aren't too horrible. They'll come out in the evening, but through the day it's tolerable. The bikes are on the truck because yesterday we went to Duck Lake and biked along the road there, the dike. So fun, so beautiful. This video, of course, is always for my own records to look back on and see what I've accomplished. But if you've watched till the end, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. and I'll see you in the next video.